Hello, hello, friends. How's it going? It's about that time. It is a Friday. Friday, May 24th. First. May 21st. We're approaching the end of the month. We just got next week, and then after that, we're like full smack dab in the middle of summer. It's gonna be pretty nice. How you guys doing? I changed my hair. Usually it's all on one side, but it's been kind of it's been getting kind of weird on the side where it's shorter. Hey, how's it going, extra and temp? But yeah, it started getting a little weird, so I decided to start center parting it instead. Thanks. Yeah, I put a fuck ton of curling stuff in it because I wanted it to be extra floofy. I think it's I think I could look like a sheep or something. What? Rivet plays with his hair stream. Let me turn off the... Yeah. I really need to tame my own mane, which is easier said than done. Yeah. Yeah, the main thing that I do is I make sure that I condition at least every other day. That's really what keeps my hair pretty healthy. Okay, let's... I'm going to turn this up. There we go. Yeah, I should probably use more conditioner than I do. And also don't shampoo every day. That's another thing as well. Okay, what were we doing? Shadows on the water. Green plants under the calm surface. Oh yeah, we had just talked to what's her shit. And then she wants us to go investigate the Union. My brain goes expensive. Hoard the conditioner. Send help, I'm on my second double of 3 in a row. Second double of 3 in a row. Conditioner solves all issues. Correct. Rudy Sound Lane. Roundabout north. Okay. So I guess we need to try and figure out how to get past. How to get past that. Hey! Thanks for following, X-Ray. I appreciate you so much. True comrade. Thank you. What were we doing? I gotta figure out the jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers. Okay. There's something she wants to tell you. I need to find my badge. Investigate apartment number 10. We didn't report to the cleaning lady. That slime was completely unexpected, but a welcome surprise. Also, it's really neat that you got my name first try. Nice. I know how to read. Okay, there's a door 28 that we missed on the balcony. So maybe we'll go back into the apartment complex. The way I trick myself to use conditioner is to buy them in pairs so that way I have to use them at the same time. Yeah. Well, the problem is that I use my shampoo way less than I do the conditioner, so my shampoo lasts me forever, but my conditioner lasts me only like a month maybe. If I run out of one before the other, my brain feels bad. Okay, I guess let's question one of these guys.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
Way back.
Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
What? Okay.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Right?
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
I didn't mean to be a narc.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B. Oh, God. Oh, God. Should I play dumb? I don't know. Let's be honest.
We have a credible lead, sir.
Oh, okay.
Someone on this roundabout is waiting
Thanks,
for a bulk
Kim.
shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks
playing
up
dumb
in
would be
arms, and
too
I'm afraid
obvious.
It's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, then why are you still hanging around? Who do you think could be conducting? No, I don't want to make him snitch.
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith. This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire. It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something
He's a
in
poet.
him.
Hit him with your best
Some
verse.
trepidation.
Oh, do you think we'd be able to do it? It's even. It's even.
Your best
Ah, we failed.
verse. You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed,
Tumbleweed
and
and
liquor
liquor stains.
Wait, no. What are you
She
doing?
broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop.
Oh no.
He's already mortified.
No, Tommy. These are my rhymes. Listen. She fucked me till I bled.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
In the name of God, what are you doing? I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life.
These
Doesn't
are
matter
your
if they're robust,
rhymes.
they're honest.
You
So-
tell your truth. You manifest
Thanks, man.
your truth, man.
He's not lying. He liked the end.
Yes,
Aw.
and I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to.
Holy
How
shit.
about we do that?
What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing.
Oh no, are we gonna fuck?
Flecks of brown and gold.
Failed checks are a lot of fun in this game.
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest. Down
Are
the
we
street
long lost
that
lovers?
goes
Me and
beyond
Tommy
the
Laham?
horizon.
I like how Tommy was like, honestly, I respect that. Honestly, I feel you, dog. What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie. I'm a cop. I can fix any. And really, you can tell me. Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
Damn.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit.
What's
so
it
far
like
from
to
home.
miss someone, you deep soul?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings
It's
you
good.
joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
He's a sad man.
What about you, cop man? You missing
Cop
someone?
man. That's hobocop to you.
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow.
I'm
And
fine,
the
man. I
past.
don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. I miss my gun. I lost it. No, I feel hunted.
Hunted? By what?
By a shadowy figure known only to me as the X something. Oh no. Oh no, I gotta heal.
An ex-wife?
Ex-wife? No, it's a sinister presence that hunts me across all planes of existence. Oh god. Whatever it is, one thing is for sure, it's not my ex-wife. 4. Saying you lost your gun would not inspire confidence.
Still, a shadowy figure. That sounds pretty bad. I hope that doesn't happen to my marriage.
For some reason, sire, he pays no heed to your objection, continuing instead as if it were your ex-wife. Strange.
Yeah, my thing has got nothing to do with your marriage. Yeah.
Sure, man, if you say so. But look,
Oh no,
man,
he doesn't believe me. The poor boy.
thanks for this. It's good to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Thanks, bro. This guy's true homie, man. Oh, I can do it again.
Wait, there's something here. Stored
I like how you're
away
just
in some
opening up your
dusty
soul to
corner.
this individual.
It
Yeah,
starts
dude.
like
That's what it's all about. A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity you never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Did you?
Did you? I think that may be an actual poet. I'm just a vessel for the muse. I'm just a vessel for the
Right.
muse.
But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
Is it mine? I think the words are mine, yes.
Fucking hey. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops
Ooh,
aren't much known
we're
for
not
their
only
artistic
hobocop,
sensibilities these days.
We're poet cop.
It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it.
Artist hobo cop. It makes it all easier to bear if the words are pretty. Hey man, cops are human too.
Yeah, I guess I owe you an apology for thinking otherwise.
I'm
And
spreading
again,
propaganda
great shit.
to Tommy Laham.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Oh boy. That's all for now. Bye. Bye, Tommy. Goodbye, Tommy. Okay, is there anybody else I need to talk to about this drug shit? Who wants to talk to me about drugs? Hello? Oh my god, could you go any slower? I'm really gonna have to press shift. Okay, maybe you?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button.
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return.
Okay. Anything else we're missing? What about this person over here? Do you know anything about the drugs?
The woman still has her eye.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
A magician, like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Alright, me? I'm the law. Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Where else would you be then?
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero.
Okay.
Until you came along, that is.
From the vague flashes of memory I have about this game, this guy got absolutely pickled. Like, put him in a jar, he's done, and he's just completely discombobulated. Yeah, he is. So I take it you were in Mesca when you were young. Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters, while you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory.
A Petra
It's
state.
a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Ooh. Never heard of that before. Who's Gabriel Bungaro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at
Oh
you.
no, he's
His
hot!
head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He's hot!
This man's got a hold over her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
So I take it you were in Mesca when you were young.
Someone was.
Okay. Someone, are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know?
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
I feel the same way.
Why not, Harife?
Same.
It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not.
She's...
But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Oh, what? I guess that makes sense, minding your own business.
Of course it does. What did you expect?
I still don't really understand this whole Boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
A
song.
boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He
I've
is
already
a
got
rugged
too many records to
individualist
listen to,
and
bro.
explorer.
Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
Don't tell a man to give up his riding.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
So he gives up his riding and settles down, right?
No. The Boyadero
Oh my
strangles his
God!
beloved and
He
throws
kills her?
body in the Maigret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
A beautiful song.
The most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself.
Yep.
He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Oh shit. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaia Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for one,
Why does he not want you
and
interacting with
Estradas
her, I
de
wonder?
Mirador,
Probably
all the
because
good
he thinks she's,
The
like,
deep
a
trenches.
druggie.
where the bluebirds fly.
I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs. Wink, wink.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that.
What?
hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The
Even if
great
she was a drug
unrest.
user, it kind of gives you more reason to talk to her, right? Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
I wanted to ask if it'd be interesting in smuggling some drugs
why would I want to do that?
for commerce, the lifeblood of the Isolas, for the glory of the World Republic. I don't know, the thrill of criminal lifestyle. For the glory of the world.
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grat?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here? If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs?
Where do
Okay.
you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
She seems pretty enlightened.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree.
You broke your Sims game? How? Oh boy. They're fucking and they can't stop. Woe is the Sims. Oh boy. Okay, there's gotta be some other lorry drivers. Hopefully they have water nearby then. Yeah. Let's see. We are able to level up something. How do I access my thoughts? Oh yeah. We're gonna learn communism, my friends. Communism.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
The measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days.
Gadgets.
Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait, we have air support? Why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. a merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yes.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise.
Oh,
Basically,
no.
grovel.
Grovel.
That's how I do it. You're
Maybe that would work.
I'm a bit short
have
on
to
money
see.
right now. Can you give me some of it?
sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
I gotta try to catch it.
The coin narrowly slipped.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such.
I'll help you. I got you.
It was not
I
meant as
got you.
provocation or ridicule.
He rubs the back of his head.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you.
Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the
I
same
literally
branch
didn't-
you and
Okay, that's fine.
Humans, I mean. Not slithering scabs.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe this will give us more of a clue.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Yikes. Yeah, might as well try and punch him. Damn. Fisticuffs.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Homoerotic. Okay, let's go talk to them now that we tried. They should have some advice for us.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians. Because I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. How else are we gonna get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Okay.
Let's think of something else.
Let's see.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next.
Not bad advice, actually. This much.
Let's talk about our right to work.
I need to be my champion against John Luck up there.
No, I'm not a fighter.
Okay. So, it's nighttime. There's gotta be another way inside.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
I've investigated the body. Shouldn't be long till we get it down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know where to go. Maybe there's a way over to the east? I really just want to get this body down. Did we get the body down? I feel like we still haven't done that. Are you smuggling drugs? You racist bitch.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Ironic. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use
Local
it to
junkies.
outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs. Hold on, but they make Al Ghul alcohol in Ilmara too.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka.
Wait, what?
Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez.
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Turkey?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other camioneers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they
Slur,
touch
maybe?
my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics.
Oh
and
no,
wheeling in rags
genetics.
When some kip boys smashed his lock and took. Damn, since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the
If you
lorry?
were all at the whirling, how do you know it was them who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran.
Maybe racist?
His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised
Who's
if
that?
he was. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his
Where do I
Humanox
find
lorry.
him?
Just follow the smell.
Oh my
It
god.
smells like.
Yes, yes.
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealing a visit then.
Guess so.
Okay. So south, we should be able to find Sealing. I highly doubt that Sealing is a terrible person. Just gonna respect the racist guy solely because he's racist, right? I meant to say suspect. Just gonna suspect the racist guy solely because he's racist. Time to uninstall the operating system. Who is Sealing? Is that Sealing?
The woman
No,
is
that's
still
the hill
hiding.
driver. Where's this Sealing character? Hello? Okay, so there's nothing over there. Zero hours of sleep. 0 hours of sleep is way too little. I haven't done I haven't
Lorry
done
stuck
a
in the track.
an all-nighter in a long time. Maybe I should try sometime. Insomnia is fun. Yeah, insomnia kind of sucks. Most times that I've had insomnia, usually my rule of thumb is that if I have to lay in bed for more than an hour to fall asleep, then I'll just play video games. until I get tired. Let's try. Are you who I need to talk to?
You see a Samaran street vendor
There he is.
surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing,
Okay.
officer, you're very cool.
I'm very cool.
Bang, 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 bang!
Bang, 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 bang. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You
Got
got
style.
personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear.
Do I?
Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Okay, so, Sealing, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin, unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
Tasty?
Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Oh my god, Sealing. I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Okay. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know
But you
better.
are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me. Because
He's
I'm
a
an
hater.
immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. I'm okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Sealing, my source tells me you're the one. Oh no. So you were embarrassed to tell me? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
The drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that he doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
You're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here. Who are you afraid of, Sealing?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. We're buddies, Sealing. Help us out.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Are you saying she's a monster? Or are you being transphobic? Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the old one back there? Dazed out, strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you.
Where are you from,
deserve it.
Ceiling?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now.
This man probably comes from Sea Guy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samara Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sea Guy archipelago was colonized by Rivet.
I said a slur.
It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Don't fret, let him answer.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent local entrepreneur. Hey, why not support this local entrepreneur?
Sexy
You can start
pants.
by buying a pair of sexy pants or cool sunglasses. Maybe some macaroni.
Buying dried macaroni from the local street vendor. Okay. He sells
There's a pile of
macaroni.
cheap
I'm sold.
sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the
latest styles, you say?
Right here.
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more stylish if you paid for them with net worth.
Try the shades
However,
on.
abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face.
Damn, officer. You look like
Oh,
a mega
no.
secret spy. Very secret.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right, I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably...
Oh no!
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes
I'm gonna
safe.
try the conceptualization.
And cool. But
No!
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently.
oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang.
Bang,
And
bang!
all for a mere 6 real.
Kim, our firefight's something we should be prepared for.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some.
I don't want any. Thanks, man. We got some tears, though. What's over here? Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Has a sewer ever been strangely comforting? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. What's in here? Fingerless gloves. Water lock out of order until Wednesday. Oh, sunglasses fact. If your sunglasses aren't UV protective, they can actually be worse for your eyes than wearing no sunglasses at all.
Evening, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock.
I'd be upset about my salami being
the
eaten
salami.
too.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. You know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Why?
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though.
There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Bizarro Church.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of your salami?
Sure thing.
Damn.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Salami time. What's in here? Roy's pawn shop. Swell guy giving you stolen salami. 10 out of 10. Why is salami so expensive? Just dried meat in general is extremely expensive. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says day. In the dark, a film projector is wearing away. No, that's not what I want to do.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
No idea why, but probably because specific drying process. Yeah, that would make sense.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained. Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold
no, I
her the
pawned my
you
gun.
pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Oh boy. Wait, I sold you my gun?
You,
We've came here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
He probably has a good reason for that. Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd.
Oh, I know who it
But
is.
truth be told,
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I don't like it either. What if she tends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
my apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from.
Yikes.
Or where she
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it.
At least now I know how I lost my
just have to
sidearm.
hope you luck upon
Let's
her
talk about
somehow.
something else.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Think you can help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort. Must ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business.
This guy's just vibing
Bad for
with his
everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on.
Let me have a look.
I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
think I really want to sell anything.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, so I think I know where...
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box on the table. Inspect the blue
They're
uniforms.
not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy.
Win
but
her back?
Children.
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Get you a girl that likes action figures.
This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
20 of the knights on the horseback. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Inspect the figurines and rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's impossible to win against the cohorts of... It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Garta, whose bitch it made me.
Okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting
Dig up
to
a
find out
truly
what it
cool
is.
figurine in the box under the table.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
Alright.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at
Stand
you
on
with
the
the
tips of your
unblinking
toes to see
eyes
more.
of one especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Alright, I'm gonna get some sleep before my inability to type properly gets me in trouble. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Ixper. We're gonna be back tomorrow again at 8 p.m. EST with more disco, so if you want to stop by tomorrow, we'll also be here. So, I appreciate you. Plan on bothering you tomorrow.
This is you. Gold orange. Hey son, just make sure it works before you buy it.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play.
Like a beach party. With sand
A beach party?
and sun.
Theoretically, could I bring it
seagulls
to a
dancing
beach
on
party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Actually, it doesn't have to be a beach. With a boombox like that, I'll bring the party into the streets.
You can play it any way you like. And I guess since you're a police officer, no one can arrest you for it.
Shop, keep this stereo-8-approved machine here.
Is the Harmon Welsh
I have literally
W2,
$9 in my
made
pocket.
in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back
Vivo.
12 real.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres.
He doesn't like music.
Even though I don't really like music.
Well, I don't think I need it.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Oh no. Hipster furniture. Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain,
Good night,
I
Exer.
dare say.
700. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring. But the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use in...
I don't want the light. Okay. Some kind of machine. Alright. Alright. Most people settle for bed after 21 or not long after. Okay.
There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
Premium,
Good
you
quality
say?
fabrics, best retro.
How about some premium class service over here? Like paying with net worth. Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things.
Thanks
Buy
for the advice. I'll
eco.
try to... This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought. We've got to keep the flow of goods moving.
Okay.
Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
It's for the economy. It's just nature. This economy is really just a distraction from the cultural issues. You know, immigrants and
And what?
those socialists in academia and genetic atrophy. What?
Oh. Look, man, I'm not into politics. I like everyone. Check out the box.
Browse the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand.
We're gonna find
Buy
something.
secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100%.
Okay.
Good choice, officer.
Mega sporty.
And it's only for...
I can't buy anything. I'm supposed to be saving money for my fucking hotel bill. A sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. Hey, I found Nosafed. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. Hello? Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Okay. I think the person that has my gun is the girl that was up on that porch over here. Up on the patio.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Wait, hold on. Maybe she has it?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever. Trying to sneak up on...
Who else calls me pig? That would have my gun. I guess we'll go in here. We also have to go in here. Okay. What the fuck is in... Okay, that's a bathroom. We need to find room 28.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism.
Communist symbols are way cooler in this universe. Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear.
Why is the star upside down?
Measure, to symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time, above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Why? Why? What does it evoke in me?
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
I'm the big communism man. That's who I am, big communism man.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Lacks women and sexual deviance. Oh no. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow.
Yes. Well. I hope...
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
Okay, let's go upstairs, I guess. Okay. Kinda late.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
We cops don't like closed doors or unreachable perches, or people having high ground on us.
Yeah, you got me now. The dynamic between us has completely changed.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel
Is that
oil.
heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be...
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Oh god.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic. With those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on, is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism.
No! Conceptualization!
Masturbation with a ruler,
no!
and sextant, or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture, while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Wait, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance, No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art cop.
Art cop? But I'm already
Half
hobocop.
art critic, half cop.
No, I cannot risk another capo diversion at this point. Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and
no, I cannot risk another capo
now.
diversion.
Bravo. Continue. Then, the mediocre and vulgar epigones of the...
Okay. Box. The door is locked. Above tarps flap in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails rust. What do we got in here? Hello? Pants? I found free jeans. Enough coal to last for several winters. Someone's been sleeping here. Cindy? Who is Cindy? Cindy. Oh, she's probably sleeping in there. Yeah.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Oh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Cool, I have other questions. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse
Oh,
on
no.
me. But somehow, it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it.
Cool. I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, is the...
I could have swore that she would have my gun, but I guess not. Don't be afraid to say weird things. Because I'm a police officer. I gotta figure out how to get upstairs, I guess. Waves crashing in the darkness. Huh. Yeah, you would just plug them in right there. Oh, your Bluetooth? I don't think that... No, it doesn't have Bluetooth. You'd have to get an adapter. But you could borrow my adapter, I guess. Borrow my headphones? Yeah. You can always borrow my headphones. She doesn't seem like the type of person to actually shoot someone. Yeah. No, the person in the game. I'm not sure. There's gotta be a way to get up on the second floor. Maybe this? No, that's just the entrance. Oh shit. construction. Maybe if I just go... Maybe there was a door I missed. Move, Kim! Oh my god. Okay. What? I don't think there's any other way. I wonder where that person is. I love you. I don't know where that guy went. They told me to find room 28, but I don't know where it's at. Unless... Oh, that might be it. Oh yeah. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Yeah. Just a door? Nothing for you right here? Okay. What about here?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smell.
Let's see if anyone's home.
Knock.
Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance we should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work.
2100?
How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
But it already is 21. Sure,
tomorrow,
fine,
9
whatever.
p.m. right here. Apartment.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding. Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for.
Okay. Number 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. Voices from within singing along to some buoyant, nice dance track. I wonder how to get up there. Well, that wasn't anything too crazy. Okay. I wonder if that frita is still open for me to turn in my tears. Who has my frickin' gun? I need to know. Alright, I'm gonna head home and collapse. Have fun. I'll try to get the VOD up tomorrow. Hey, thanks, man. Disco ass blazer. Porlham laborer jeans. Orange bum hat. Sure, why not? Oh yeah. I look like a proper philosopher. What do you know? I look like a total hobocop, like complete hobocop. It's fantastic. Okay. I gotta figure something out. I'm all matching and everything. I have my own aesthetic going on right now. Cop style. Alright, what are we gonna do? Well, let's see if we can go in here. Are these workers just gonna stay out there all night? Jesus Christ, everybody stays up so late
The
in this
tear
game.
machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
I'm a richer
The tear
man
machine
now.
stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Thanks. Rita. Rita! Rita! Alright, what to do? What to do? I will fight any one of you to work. I'll fight you, bro. Greater Rebishal Industrial Harbor. There's gotta be a way in. We could just subscribe to the race theory, man. That could be what we do.
Your race descent has only worsened since the
Advice
last
from
soldier.
Scab Leader.
You have really let yourself.
Let's try again. Damn. Oh boy.
It has happened again. The Titan has your fist locked in his hand.
Another fit of criminal rage. Who are you?
Degenerate alcohol.
Good. Now go before you enter cardiac arrest.
Please, stop doing this. You are making...
I gotta do it. I gotta fight him, man. I have to.
Your race descent has only worked.
Yes?
Inland convince Kim there's a dark, sexy mystery. Can we do it?
What if you did it?
I convinced Kim that there's a dark, sexy mystery. What if you did it? Did what? The Hanged Man?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory. Maybe this is why your chest feels so hot.
Oh no.
You did an awful thing. And you can't even... Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
Kim, I think I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting about it.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow, like I did something terrible.
That is a common side effect of overindulgence. It will pass.
So you're saying I didn't kill him?
I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until the perpetrator is apprehended, especially when the investigation...
Wow, what a bro.
I guess getting past them.
Okay. I don't know, man. Move, Kim. I'm trying. Kim, please. This area isn't super big. And I don't know when the day is going to, like, end. Can I just go to sleep whenever I want to? Closed for winter. Everybody's still fucking up. Okay. I don't know if there's gonna be like new dialogue or an option to go to bed, I guess. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's like a actual bar at nighttime.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, like what?
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of money. I don't even have anywhere close that amount.
The worker is perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Nice, I got him.
One way to wake this bone idol from his slumber.
Wake up, this is an order. I am the law.
Why the yelling man?
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around.
You're alive. You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking? Yours? Point at the bottle and the spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh,
it's empty.
Sorry about that.
See anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no longer than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings?
The worker stares at you. His eyes...
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out.
Ooh.
No,
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains.
Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
You seem cool with it. Do you have any... You seem cool with that dead body, bro. I'm just trying to find out what you know about it.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch. Another one falls in a manhole. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
What trouble?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions.
Oh no.
That's all I know.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod. So union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was.
Alright, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer.
Sleeping already.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is.
Oh boy.
How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe
I'm not gonna lick it. No.
Maybe who cares?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for the damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
But I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his...
Kim is such a sweet lad.
Can I help you? Yes.
I was
have
wondering
you
if we
got
could
it?
come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Come on, man. After everything I've been through. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use. When you're...
I really didn't want to resort to this.
Oh,
the
boy.
man...
Oh, Lieutenant. We're done.
Oh, no. Kim's going to use a company credit card, maybe? Okay. What do you got? What do you got up your sleeve, Kimbo?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are...
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Wow, Kim. Real cop hours. You said something about a pawn shop?
Yes, the Bird's Nest Roy, near the canal. We've been there. If I'm not mistaken, it should be
I guess
open late.
we gotta use them if we gotta use them.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Alright, let's go sell those spinners, I guess. The spinners that you stole because you're a cop. Alright, let's try to sell these.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
How come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
I wanted to ask about my missing gun.
Sure thing. Sure, man.
Sure,
yes,
man.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them.
Yes, these are very, very good.
200?
Did you defraud
Damn.
some foreign prince for them?
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't really
Another
have anything
time,
else,
perhaps.
but I want to know what you're smoking, bro.
feeling
Hey.
warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Parolidon? What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
That's gross. Is it just me or is it really warm in here? Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. I don't know. I don't want to be like weird. Get straight to the point.
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
No judgment, just curious. I probably did lots of Parolidon before I lost my memory.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup, I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Oh, geez.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay
Holy
generator
shit.
in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities.
Oh,
It malfunctioned.
no.
Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Oh, jeez. It must have been rough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened.
No.
And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we
Yeah,
knew
I
all that
imagine.
was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna
love
get as
it.
far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your Ooh.
You said you done it before, yeah?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some
Oh,
of the
boy.
Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I ride the pyro every day, but don't worry, I can take it. I think I've tried it once and liked it.
Here you go, man.
Interesting.
Not so sure about this.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Yeah, we're gonna be tripping. Amazing. I wonder how that's gonna affect us. Oh boy. This is did I make a mistake? Let's see. Well, we can go pay our debt now. I have no idea when to expect the drug to kick in, I guess.
Can I help you?
So about
Yes,
that money.
have
I
you
have
got
your
it?
money.
Well,
I hope you choke on it. Here's 130 real.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue...
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Oh boy.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Now he's so apologetic. Okay, well.
Yes?
So do I just go up to my room, I guess? Come on, Kim. Let's have a sleepover. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
I don't know how much progress I've made.
Outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
now then, we should talk about the investigation.
Oh, he smokes.
But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? That would be what I would do, honestly.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette
Exactly
every
one.
night while going over.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easy to simply quit.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is...
He is not particularly satisfied with your progress, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
I'm just not a very good cop, am I? Don't worry, Kim. I'll be in much better shape tomorrow.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Evra Claire. We tried to interview the White Band's rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running?
You run a lot!
Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
Yes, it's part of the Jam Rock Shuffle. I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those heels.
And in those heels?
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Oh. Oh my god. So what are your powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be sure the arrestee will show up, though?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught.
Huh.
It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
What happens to people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couvon and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules? Who makes all these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral inter.
The system, man.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government found it.
Let's say it was the coalition government.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the Moralintern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
The Moralintern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's
Moralists?
largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution
If I
failed.
didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across
Oh,
the real
geez.
belt.
They're
Our coalition
liberals.
government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of
Too
humanism
abstract.
is too abstract for me.
You don't want nothing abstract. What do you think of them?
The Moralintern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the Moralintern.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I believe in cops. I have an opinion on the Moralintern.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. What? Mutter silently, immigrants, liberal. Oh no.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law. Vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
Say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below.
Shimmer.
Slowly, like luminous
They shimmer
clouds,
below.
they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the
Man,
next
I want a cigarette
drag.
now.
This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIA. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two
And
precincts.
in Jamrock and the GRI...
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are hard. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If we didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Nice. We finished our first day. I keep forgetting that we can read books in this game. I should try that at some point. Let's go into our room, though. It looks like I shit all over the place, maybe? See you in the morning. See ya, Kim.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The
Fall in. Let me sleep.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
That sounds awful. I would hate it. I would be so stressed
And then
out.
sleep doesn't come. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
This was literally me last night.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel
Oh
quite
yeah.
so easily.
I forgot. I took that pill. Rolled over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in
I
your
forgot
sleep.
that we took that pill. I was wondering when the drugs would kick in. Hello? Where am I? Oh boy.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs between her legs and in her mouth?
I was left.
That's right, funky baby.
Funky baby.
And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you
Why am I disappointing all these
every
people?
single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Stinky boy? Why are you calling me a stinky boy? I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a...
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Time
Oh,
to
so that
go
was just
to
a trip.
work in the shit factory.
That must have been just a fucking trip.
Good going, buddy.
What? I look over and Pizza just has like 8 chickens on ropes in Minecraft.
Oh no.
Good going, buddy. I just had the most beautiful dream. Unlifting, rejuvenating. Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Oh, I need to get more of it then. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days?
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed.
Suit yourself. Slow.
I just do it once. It's not worth it, man. Okay, let's go find Kimbo.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing. This door can only be opened.
Well, that was kind of creepy, but I did it anyway. All right, let's see what we got, Kim.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them.
What do you mean by rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the men who drink beer for breakfast.
Men who drink beer
There's
for
talk
breakfast.
Of an armed wing
That's
of
me,
the
though.
union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think.
Are these the men Garth told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty. One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between... In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might... One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can...
Yeah, streetwise. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway.
Alright, do we have a skill point? I do! And what about my thoughts? What about my thoughts, baby? Let's upgrade a skill, I guess. Let's do rhetoric. Why not? Rigorous intellectual discourse.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast.
Why does everybody have
Sorry for the
different
inconvenience,
accents?
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you. Oh, God. Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie.
Sweetie.
I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead, too.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
to let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Will it now? Okay, I'll bite. How's your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying
he was consumed by giant
rare
insects.
Species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They probably just got stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Probably just some technical problem.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast,
we gotta
please
save her
do
husband.
keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect. Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know.
Accept the
You're
task.
such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So your husband is some kind of scientist, huh?
Oh, yes. A zoologist.
A cryptozoologist.
Cryptozoologist, to be more
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
That's one opinion, yes.
Huh?
And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology. One specializing in
I didn't
searching
realize
for
they were
such
like
species
this.
Called cryptids is
Cryptids!
difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are...
Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your relationship?
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her
Why can't I?
You'll need more concrete
Can I hold your hand,
information.
sir?
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Let's try again. Why don't you try describing him as you would one of your cryptids?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish...
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency.
Dating
I'm ashamed
agency?
to say.
Tinder!
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I hope I've been useful.
Ooh. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid, promise.
He nods and assumes a way. Ooh, tough choice there.
Oh. What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
The gnome of Jeroma. The gnome of Jeroma. That sounds terrifying. That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead, and a couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify
why does she have a whole
the gnome's
story?
venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but...
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Seems very convenient that it just disappeared and nothing like it was seen again.
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are
there
least
any
likely to be
invisible
found again.
cryptids?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about another cryptid too?
The lieutenant pauses. Something in him breaks.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have...
Well, the answer is yes.
Fuck it.
There is an invisible cryptid.
What's that?
The Col de Mama d'Aqua.
Col de Mama
Thin
d'Aqua.
whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and...
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper, light and low.
Whisper, light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they? Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals...
It is a sound, you say?
...can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is,
Those are some
scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the
songbirds.
waveforms
Yes, go
of
on, go on.
songbird. The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than...
She transforms when speaking about these strange animals.
They realized that they had discovered a new species
Col de Mama
and
d'Aqua.
called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua. After the Paracanacean name, they grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them. Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Why is the Mama Docwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction? No!
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama Dakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing. Psst. They cancel each other out.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Jesus.
Great regret washes over her. A winding cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though.
I'm glad you did, dear. What about what?
What about the cryptid on the pen you gave me?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
It sucks on their wounds. Hey, Barely. Nice to see you. Wow, with its saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus.
Big words.
Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I'm pretty sure Kim is the same species as us.
The lieutenant looks at you, pleasantly surprised.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us in many ways. You are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for today.
What's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
What do you mean, strange light?
Mirage.
Mirage.
Psychogenous luminance.
And just how big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a Fata Morgana, others
Fata Morgana.
fate unimaginable.
Fata Morgana.
Hui. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these
The gravity.
gargantuan
You see, it's
sizes.
gravity.
This is great shit. You need more. Gravity anomaly. Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
It's the tiniest cryptid. Ooh.
Cryobacter catlensis.
Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanu found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history, Mijanu disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Being alive is terrible.
Oh, sweetie. It's not all quite so awful, but after Mijanu treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging,
Oh god, she
but
went
also
mad.
became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for
Man,
the
I just can't get enough of these
Cryopacter
cryptids.
catlensis. I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance.
Tell me
He's
more about
the
this
real
rare
expert.
insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically.
Ah yes, Phasmatodium, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves. Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
Alien bugs?
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast, hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up
Interesting.
co-discovering the phasmid.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you, it's simply elusive.
What if it comes out to be
so
true?
much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
So, is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of
Just some
course,
kids
but there
fucking
was a
in the
brief
reeds.
article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the
Gary,
clipping.
huh? So, newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have.
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these
What?
years. Centuries even.
That's like saying that there's a bug that can impersonate a burger, and we just don't know it's there, and it's hid itself for centuries by pretending to be a burger that nobody ever touched. Okay, what's so special about the stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm
Get
not
stick
explaining
bugged.
this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
I'd really like to hear about more cryptids.
You know, to hell with it.
Of course.
More
officers.
cryptids.
Is there a... I'm glad you like
Okay,
them.
we're done with cryptids for today.
Mazovian socio.
Hey, I figured out communism.
0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over personally with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. What do we got? I kind of want to figure out this door, but...
You see a heavy steel door. The door does the cobalt blue.
I wonder if we could use a crowbar on it. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even use the pyrrolidin. Oh my god. Am I gonna use it?
Whoa. In your hand, pyrrolidin, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens. Rare.
Look at the little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to...
Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw
Slurp it up like an oyster.
A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up.
Slurp.
Like an oyster. Come on.
Wait, won't Kim see me slurp it?
What is he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of danger joy. You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Amazing. Tastes like an anti-radiation drug.
It tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat.
Oh god, on fire?
As you look, not really. It's just a metaphor. The effect of this warmth. It makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
This is going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more pyrrolidin. This stuff is going to give you
I'm not even tripping that hard though. Damn. It's a bowl. They're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. Gross. I've always hated the concept of, what are they called? I feel like they have a specific name, but just... Hey, thanks. I appreciate the 6 months of subscribing, barely. Damn. That's been a while. Yeah, how time flies, for sure. That's wild. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. I was thinking about doing a thing where when people subscribe, I would draw a little like thank you card, like a 10 or 15 second thank you card. But that would require me bringing up paint extremely fast. I'd consider it though. It might be fun. Maybe I'll just have paint up on the other like side of the screen, and I'll just switch to the paint cam. Only if you want. Kind of cute idea. Yeah, that would be a cute idea. What the fuck is a bindle
Over
stick?
here.
Hello? Who is you?
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Oh boy.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
I just wanted to know more about the place before I check it out. That's normal.
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh boy.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you?
Who?
Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says
Oh
nothing.
boy.
Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Damn. Don't be so aggressive. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you.
Goddamn right.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people, but we digress.
She's got a point. Why are you so aggressive? I'm not gonna ask. I should talk to Titus then. I do be a white cop.
This is where you say your bit.
Okay.
Detective.
Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something?
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple
Oh my
peasants,
God.
sire.
No! Raise your chin and gaze into the distance like a prince. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff.
No.
Letting out that...
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Scan the room.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
He understood what you were doing. Now watch the other guys fuck it up by falling out of line.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy Boys, you fuck with Titus
You
Hardy.
fuck with Titus! Shouts the scrawny rat-faced man, 2 teeth missing in the front.
Yes, falling out of line to please him. This is the best kind. And now this guy is...
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Oh boy.
Use it to take a dig at his friend. Floodgates open.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
You stupid
Let Dennis
fuck.
enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
This one knows how to keep things going. He's a hothead, but not one to be taken.
Yeah, you're not
Fat
even
Angus.
being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company.
Too late. You already got a pretty good picture of these guys. You can use
Got
this.
it.
Fucking say something already!
The pretty boy. You guys really
Yeah,
love
because
talking
that's my
about
job.
that
He was
pretty
murdered.
boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the
Yes,
harbor?
why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang.
Oh.
We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead.
So you just confessed to murder?
That's why. Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
What the fuck? What? I don't know how to feel. When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night.
How long did you know the victim?
See?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same
Why are they
company you were
representing
striking against?
union people is so, like, awful?
No.
Like, it feels like they're doing it on purpose.
Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary
What?
scum. And
I'm so confused.
he
Are they
stepped out of
scabs?
line
That would make more sense.
in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit like that.
Right, but what did he
Story of
actually
every
do
strike
wrong?
From here to wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. He regrets mentioning it.
Huh.
Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls.
Started coming here every night.
Karaoke, right there on the stage.
Right there.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming, "Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?"
What?
Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking...
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not?
Right, but
This
who did
is a
he rape then?
serious
This is a very serious allegation.
Them talk.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
I'm going to ask for one last time. Who did the dead man rape?
Titus, do not answer.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need...
What are you talking about? Embarrassment.
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face.
Oh boy.
I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
Oh boy. You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in
Oh,
Rivet
electric chair.
under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it were worse than dying. I feel that. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. And Reunion, what's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
What we do is different. We enforce the law. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets.
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real stiff.
Oh boy.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school?
Cop school.
Idiot?
This is where
Cop
an
Academy
autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
Maybe wrap it up instead?
So what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done.
What the fuck?
Leave Martinez, go
No.
back to your stations, wait.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals. Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier.
Oh no. I'm not able to. It's 3%. I want to talk about the hanging again. No, I'm just gonna fucking leave. All right. It's all about money, you know. She really did study law. That's pretty cool, though. All right, well...
Was that? Could it be? The Caldamadakwa?
The Caldamadakwa.
No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your
Probably
ear.
not. There's somebody smoking up there. They're still throwing rocks at that fucking body? Damn. We gotta figure out what we're doing. Let's see. Ooh, I have a skill point, don't I? I don't have any more thoughts. No thoughts. Head empty. Maybe hand-eye coordination. So, they're still out here. I'm not sure where else to go. I mean,
Your race descent has only worsened.
okay. There's gotta be a way inside that doesn't require me needing to fuck with Measurehead. We just gotta find it. Also, I need to take the drugs out of my hand. I literally just have, I'm carrying drugs. Am I still carrying the fucking drugs? Hold on. No, okay. We're good. I'm looking stylish, though. Has anything changed? Butter sign down.
Good morning to you, officers.
Okay, how am I supposed to...
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wire. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a... You pull the lever all the way up until the metal... Nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind. A spring brings the lever back to to its original position. You still need to Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
So I guess Wednesday is when we'll be able to go over there. It's only Tuesday. Okay. Where are we supposed to go? Oh boy. She's still chilling over here. It looks like really the only place that we're going to be able to explore is probably on this side of town. There's got to be a way to get up there. I wonder if I had a flashlight in here, maybe it would do something? Maybe not. Flashlight, flashlight. Doesn't seem to really do anything. Okay. Maybe we can redo that jump check that we did before? Equip a flashlight in low light areas. What qualifies as a low light area? Oh boy. I wonder if it'll even let us.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for them.
Damn. So this way is just blocked off completely. And I would have to put a point into...
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
Fair
No one
to
has
reset
claimed it for their own.
Shit. What are we supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Come on, get over. Come on, I know you wanna. Move it. Move it, Harry. So inefficient at moving. I guess we could always just hunt down bottles. I still don't know what this is.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work
get an
boots.
exact count.
Anywhere from 6 to 12, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gap? 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just
This
like
is the
Titus
big
was
dick.
wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. 5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41.
I should have gotten this earlier.
Small like a rat. Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. 8. Another standard work boot. Number 44.
7 sets of tracks, right? That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing.
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man?
An aberration.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy boy. Wonder
Do you have
who
any
he
ideas,
is.
Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for
But
a
why
drummer.
not? Why not, Kim?
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Nod thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Light step number 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy. The one with his front teeth
You
missing.
mean the rat-faced one?
Yes.
Little rat boy?
He did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
You're right, the fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim.
Possibly, yes.
But
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Could he have been showing off?
You mean a display of athletic ability meant to belittle the victim? A local champion carrying the intruder alone? I can see
How old
it.
do you think these tracks are?
Anyway, a week maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here
What do you
could
think
have
happened
taken
here?
place a week
Kimbo, let
What
me
do I
know.
think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there
8
are
tracks,
only
7
7
Hardy
Hardy
boys.
boys.
Mm-hmm. Which one is missing, do you think? I'm going to say it was our odd
So
soul.
the odd soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep...
Alright. I think I'm going to call it a little early tonight. I'm starting to get a little... My eyes are getting way dry, and I need to go to the bathroom. I think we're going to call it a little early tonight. We'll get back to it tomorrow. I'm going to do a little bit of research, not too much to like give myself spoilers, but kind of prepare a little bit better now that I know, have more of a trajectory of what I need to find out. So I'll do a little research so that tomorrow will go a little bit smoother. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST with more Disco Elysium, and we can just hang out. So yeah, you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay hydrated and have a good start to your weekend. All right, peace out.